In this video, we'll discuss how just 2 tablespoons of olive oil a day can slow down aging. Olive oil is the healthiest source of fats on our planet. It's no wonder it's called liquid gold. It contains unknown compounds that rejuvenate skin cells and arteries. Perhaps therein lies the secret to the remarkable results of the Mediterranean diet. Some of its components can alter the expression of your genes. Daily consumption of this product improves digestion, cardiovascular health, and skin condition. Yes, we're talking about the anti-aging properties of olive oil. But bear in mind, by the end of the video, you'll learn about some very important precautions to reap all the benefits of this miracle and avoid potential risks from improper use. First, let's define what olive oil is. What is olive oil and its types? Olive oil is a vegetable oil obtained from processing olives. It is one of the mainstays of the Mediterranean diet, and its health benefits are proven due to its antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. To obtain olive oil, olives are first harvested and washed to remove impurities, then crushed and pressed to extract the oil. Olive oil is classified into various categories depending on acidity levels, processing, and other factors. We have extra virgin olive oil, which is the highest quality olive oil and is obtained through cold pressing at temperatures below 27 degrees Celsius. This oil has a very distinct flavor and aroma, as well as very low acidity levels, and is the richest in antioxidants and polyphenols since it undergoes minimal processing. Therefore, it offers the greatest health benefits and anti-aging properties. Virgin olive oil without the extra is similar to extra virgin, but has slightly higher acidity and a less pronounced flavor and aroma. There is also refined olive oil, obtained through chemical refining. It has a milder taste and aroma and contains fewer nutrients than virgin oil. There are also other types of oils that combine different varieties, such as mild olive oil, intense olive oil, or olive oil made from olive residues. Extra virgin olive oil is the best choice due to its high antioxidant content. That's why we use it as an example in this video. Now let's consider what compounds give olive oil the properties everyone talks about. Firstly, olive oil and skincare. Although olive oil is traditionally used for skincare, olive leaves seem to offer more benefits. A 2-month study showed that olive leaf extract improves skin moisturization and reduces the number and depth of wrinkles. Have you ever used olive oil for skincare? Share your methods and results with us. Squalene is an organic compound, a triterpene, found in olive oil. It's named after the shark liver oil, which contains a large amount of this molecule. In fact, it's the richest natural source of squalene. Squalene has numerous beneficial properties. It's interesting that it affects the skin as a natural emollient, keeping it elastic and moisturized. What's even more interesting is its anti-tumor activity in skin cancer. It has also been shown that squalene provides some protection against sun damage, like other compounds such as lycopene or lutein. Oleic acid as a healthy aging stimulator. Oleic acid is the primary fatty acid in olive oil, which is why it's named as such. It's beneficial for health for many reasons. It's omega-9, which, when consumed properly, protects against cardiovascular diseases, improving blood lipid profile. Additionally, it seems to be beneficial for cognitive health and even digestion. Many people report improving their digestive function and relieving constipation with just 1 tablespoon of olive oil a day. In a study among elderly Japanese individuals, those who consumed more oleic acid had better cognitive functions, preventing cognitive decline. Besides olive oil, brain health is also promoted by oleuropein, another polyphenol found in it. Another study links the consumption of olive oil exclusively by Greeks over 50 years old with successful aging using a scientifically validated questionnaire measuring the quality of aging. While the consumption of olive oil together with other fats did not improve the indicators, the exclusive consumption of olive oil did. Another reason to make olive oil the primary fat in your diet. Let's talk about saccharidoids. Saccharidoids are compounds with properties that can modulate key aging markers, as shown in another video. These are molecules that are almost completely lost in the process. Refining olive oil. Why extra virgin olive oil should be your choice? One of the most studied saccharidoids is oleocanthal, which possesses anti-inflammatory properties comparable, essentially, to ibuprofen, albeit with much less potency. This is achieved by blocking enzymes that cause inflammation in the body. Currently, its potential application in people with chronic and inflammatory conditions such as various forms of arthritis and Crohn's disease is being investigated. Interestingly, oleocanthal gives extra virgin olive oil its sharp or pungent taste. Why does refined olive oil not have such a sharp taste? Because it doesn't contain the frequently used polyphenols. Molecules with such intriguing names also act as epigenetic modulators. Epigenetics is the regulation of gene expression without altering the DNA sequence. Diet influences epigenetic processes, determining which genes are expressed and which are not. Proper gene expression brings us health. It's like playing a perfectly harmonized melody on the piano. Improper gene expression brings us disease. It's like leaving the piano to an orangutan. The metabolite of oleocanthal, methyl oleocanthal, is an epigenetic modulator and beneficially affects the immune inflammatory response in autoimmune diseases such as rheumatoid arthritis or systemic lupus erythematosus. Remember, a metabolite is a molecule, a product of the metabolism of another substance. This serves as a reminder that what you put in your mouth constantly creates health or disease, reducing the risk of cancer. Remembering that food possesses anti-aging properties and helps optimize your health is also necessary to help stay away from diseases that kill us the most. One of them, of course, is cancer. Since 2011, there has been compelling evidence in the literature that olive oil reduces the risk of developing various types of cancer. According to a meta-analysis, those who consumed the most olive oil had a 31% lower risk of developing any type of cancer, a 23% lower likelihood of developing gastrointestinal cancer, a 33% lower risk of breast cancer, and a 54% lower risk of urinary tract cancer. Prevention of cardiovascular diseases. Continuing the discussion about the deadliest disease number 1, cardiovascular diseases, several years ago, a multi-center study showed that the phenolic compounds of olive oil protect LDL cholesterol from oxidation, as well as increase the level of HDL and glutathione while reducing blood pressure. All these factors improve cardiovascular health and prevent the progression or onset of atherosclerosis. Note that the highest life expectancy is in northern and Mediterranean countries. Everything indicates that olive oil is partially to blame for this, at least in Mediterranean countries. Despite the numerous benefits of oil, it is important to exercise caution in its storage and use to avoid the decomposition of its components and the formation of toxic compounds. Here are 4 essential steps that will help preserve the benefits of olive oil and enjoy its anti-aging properties. Firstly, store olive oil in a cool and dark place, as many of its components are sensitive to heat and light and thus can degrade. This explains why containers and bottles of olive oil are usually dark. Secondly, the less processed olive oil is, the lower its smoke point. What is a smoke point? The smoke point is the temperature at which the oil begins to smoke and break down, resulting in the release of toxic substances and smoke. Therefore, the higher the smoke point, the more stable the oil at high temperatures, and the more suitable it is for grilling, frying, or baking. If the oil is heated above its smoke point, it can be harmful to health, as toxic compounds may get into the food and then be ingested or inhaled. From this, 2 conclusions can be drawn. It is best to consume olive oil raw, and it's better not to heat vegetable oils, especially less processed varieties such as extra virgin, which have greater benefits but have a lower smoke point, so they are not suitable for frying or cooking at high temperatures. Thirdly, olive oil is a very calorie-dense product. 1 tablespoon contains about 100 calories. If you are an active person, engage in sports, and have a healthy figure, I wouldn't limit the consumption of olive oil because it is also very filling. However, if you are already overweight or have metabolic issues, try not to exceed 20 to 30 milliliters of olive oil per day. Why? Because of its calorie density. This is roughly equivalent to 2 to 3 tablespoons. If healthy food causes us to gain weight, we lose its benefits because we contribute to metabolic disruptions, which negatively affect your health in other ways. And finally, fourthly, depending on the maturity of the olives, their processing and variety, we have Arbequina, Hoji Blanca, Picual, Cornicabra. Depending on these factors, the olive oil used will contain more or less of the beneficial compounds we discussed today. Always remember this when using olive oil and in what quantities.
Subscribe and hit the bell for all notifications. Please like and share this video with your friends. Thanks to our sponsors for their support. I eagerly await your comments and encourage you to watch these useful videos.